بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we are going to have interpretation of Quran, chapter Mutaffifin. Please listen to the verse 1 to 3.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويل للمطففين الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون وإذا كالوهم أو وزنوهم يخسرون.
Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ, woe unto the defrauders. الَّذِينَ إِذَا اكْتَالُوا عَلَى النَّاسِ يَسْتَوْفُونَ, those who when they take the measures for mankind demand it full. وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يُخْسِرُونَ, but if they measure unto them or wait for them, they cause them lose. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, wail. Wow. What is wail? It is said, some of the Mufassirin, scholars, they say this is the name of a valley in the hell. And some, they said, it is the name of a door in hell. Tafif from Mutaffifin is the same as qalil, and it means a little or less. And when we say tatfif, it means a person who sells something but doesn't give in full. He puts something and he promised the buyer to give it, but he takes a little of that and give it to the customer. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, if you sell something to the customer, you must give it in full. In any occupation, any profession, any job, we can imagine that we have responsibility. We must believe that we have responsibility to give in full. For example, a teacher, an agent who is working for the government. If you take the money to work, for example, 7 hours, you must work for 7 hours. If you accept the job for this amount, you must follow the agreement. If you waste your time and you will not do the job that you have accepted, it means you didn't give full. So, وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ, woe to these people that when they buy something, they demand full, and when they sell, they give less. This is not only for seller, this is for all the people, regardless to the job, any job you have. Sometimes a person is a teacher, but he gets the money to work for 2 hours, but he works for 1.5 hours. This is stealing. And Allah blames such a people. Those people who will not give in full, it means they don't trust Allah. They don't believe that Allah is the sustenance. Our livelihood is in the hand of Allah. And Allah is the one that who has guaranteed our sustenance. And when we steal from the property or goods that we are giving to the customer, it means we want to take care of ourselves and we don't trust Allah's promises. Allah says, وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ, Woe to the defrauders. Allah promises the punishment to these people. It means this action is a big sin. The sins that we have are divided to two different types, big sins and small sins. It is when we compare the sins to each other. It means when we look at the sins, and sin means disobey Allah, all the sins are big, regardless that they are small comparing to the others or not, all of them are big, because even if it is a small sin, you are disobeying Allah. But when we compare the sins to each other, some of them are big, some of them are small. For example, to kill innocent people is much bigger than backbiting. They are not the same. To steal $1 is not the same as stealing $1,000. It means we compare to each other. They are not in the same level. A scholar says any sins that are promised to be punished and promised in Quran or narration, the punishment of that will be considered as a big sin. And this sin, it means the frauders, they are committing a big sin because it is promised in Allah, and Allah says, woe to these people. We have narrations that when some people, some community in the society, they will use to sell the items and will not give in full, they should know that they face the problem in their society, and that society will be in danger to face starvation, hunger. As Allama Tabatabai says in Al-Mizan. So this is not only that we are going to be punished in the day after, in Judgment Day, even in this world, we are in danger to face starvation if we commit such a sin. Prophet Shu'aib, as Quran says, was talking to his nation. Allah says in behalf of Shu'aib that he said to his nation, أوفوا الكيل ولا تكونوا من المخسرين. Shu'ara, chapter Shu'ara, verse 181. Give full measure and be not of those who gave less than the due. وزنوا بالقسطاس المستقيم, and weighed with the true balance, right balance. Unfortunately, some people, they think they are very clever people. They do something that their way is not working properly. And they think that they are deceiving the people, and they neglect that they are deceiving themselves before deceiving anybody. ولا تبخسوا الناس أشياءهم ولا تأسوا في الأرض مفسدين. And do not wrong men of their things, and do not act corruptly in the earth, making mischief. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala wants to warn the people. He says, wail, wailun lil-mutaffifin. He starts with this word. We will understand from this verse, when we want to warn other people, especially for Judgment Day, we should use a special word for warning the others. As Allah says, wow. We understand that when a person is committing such a sins, it means he sells but he doesn't give in full. It means he eats something that is not lawful. It's not allowed. This is haram food. Okay, what is the result of that? Allah wants to tell the people that it causes immorality and corruption in the society. When the society is full of corruption, all the people are going to suffer. And the corruption starts from a small. When you sell something in $2, but you will not give in full, it means you started to eat haram. unlawful food. Some people will buy the meat that is not slaughtered in Islamic way, and he says, it's not a big deal, it is clean. Of course this is clean, but the appearance of that is clean. Maybe if you put a little sauce on it, it will be very delicious. But Allah considered as a dirty food and is going to bring the corruption on the society. First you start with stealing $1, but little by little you will see that you steal $1,000 and you will not shake and it doesn't affect you. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ إِذَا اكْتَالُوا عَلَى النَّاسِ يَسْتَوْفُونَ. Those who, when they take the measure from mankind, demand it full. It means they make a difference. When they want to take something, they say, excuse me, be fair and be a good person, be just. This is not good to oppress other people. But unfortunately, when they want to sell it, وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يَخْسَرُونَ. But if they measure unto them or wait for them, they cause them lose. It means this is the best example of discrimination. When he wants to take something for himself, he says, oh, we must be good people. We must be just. We must not oppress anybody. But when he wants to measure for others, he oppresses the others. Brothers, sisters, we must treat the others in the way that we like to be treated. We don't like, and it bothers us when we feel that we are oppressed. Other people are the same when they feel that they are oppressed. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ إِذَا اكْتَالُوا عَلَى النَّاسِ يَسْتَوْفُونَ. He is talking about people, not Muslims or believers. It means regardless that you are selling to the Muslims or non-Muslims, believers or non-believers, when you sell them, you must be just and you must give it in full, all the people. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يُخْسَرُونَ. This is wonderful. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, but these people, when they measure for others and weigh for others, they cause them lose. يُخْسَرُونَ is a future word in Arabic. And it means this action continues. It means he didn't do such things only once or by accident. No, he got used to do it. Brothers, sisters, we must know when we commit sin at the beginning, it bothers us. But little by little, if we continue, it becomes as our custom. We do it, we do every day, as we didn't do anything wrong. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, these people are doing every day, day after another. And this is worse than the sin itself. So one person sometimes steals a day as an accident. And one person becomes a professional thief. So forgiving or causing lose for others as an accident, it is easy to ask forgiveness. But when it becomes as our attributes, this is really very, very difficult to separate it from ourselves. We ask Allah to help us to treat the others in the way that we like to be treated. We ask Allah to help us to be good slave, good worshipper. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.